Hey, what's up guys? It's Phil here playing Animal Crossing's New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch. So one of the biggest conversations around Animal Crossing is, how can I make more bells? We've all heard about the tarantula farming, but that's time consuming. We've heard about the time traveling exploit, but now it's patched. In this video, I'll show you how I made millions of bells without hacking the system, and with little to no effort. Previous video, I showed you how I made well over 150,000 bells in less than 1 hour with tarantula farming. And then, in a second video, I showed you how I made 100,000 bells in 15 minutes by landing on Emperor Butterfly Island. I've also got another bug farming video queued up right now, so be sure to subscribe and hit the like button so you don't miss it. Also, I've got these money making tip videos linked down in the description, and I'll put a little card in the top right hand corner if you want to save those for after this video. So, Sunday is now going to be one of the most important days of your Animal Crossing life. That's when the turnip lady swings by and offers you a deal of a lifetime. Typically, she will offer about 90 bells per turnip, so I bought as many as my inventory would fill. I actually did this a couple times because I wanted to maximize my profits.
But Phil, where am I going to store all of these stupid turnips?
Hang tight, I got you covered. Build a little gated area on your island and drop them there. That will keep them organized and kinda out of your way. But if you have a lot of people coming to your island, then you may want to modify this a little bit, to avoid tempting those greedy little fingers. Regardless of the option you choose, do keep in mind that you must sell these turnips before next Sunday or they're gonna spoil. So I bought in total about 300,000 bells worth of turnips, and I bought them for about 90 bells a piece. You'll want to check the turnip prices every single day. The turnip prices are actually randomly generated every day for every single switch individually. And on top of that, you can actually check the turnip prices twice a day. You can check them in the morning time and afternoon. The prices change at 12 o'clock. So, in addition to everything that I've said thus far, I would also recommend finding a group online that trades turnips. They will typically post their turnip prices daily and allow you to come sell them, although I'll say, if you do that, be sure to leave them a tip. Odds are, you're going to find somebody out there that's going to have their turnip prices selling for crazy amounts, and you're going to make a killer profit.
Animal Crossing video, and now today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get rich in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Before this video starts, please make sure to subscribe down below. Let's try to get to 9,000 subscribers. So in this brand new Animal Crossing game, you can earn tons of money if you do it in a smart way, guys. So there's tons of ways to make a ton of money. I've already seen people that have like 10 million bells already, and if you don't know, bells is what the currency in the game is actually called. One way to make an insane amount of money is by catching tarantulas. As you can see, this guy has a full inventory of tarantulas, and these are worth 8,000 bells each. So a whole inventory, that's so many bells, that's like hundreds of thousands. So far, I actually have not found a tarantula yet. I want to extremely bad, and I'm on the grind still to find a tarantula, but they are literally worth so much money, and this is a really popular way of making a ton of bells. Another super effective way of making a ton of bells is by catching these Emperor butterflies. Now these are bright blue and they're really cool looking. I always have one on display on my island, but these are worth about 2,000 bells each, which is really good because you can get like a whole inventory and just make a ton of bells. And I think there's another island, a special island you can visit to catch a bunch of these Emperor butterflies, and I did that once and I made like 60,000 bells or something like that. It was crazy, guys. A third way of making a ton of bells is actually making money trees. So you can actually bury like a certain amount of money, and depending on like the amount of money you bury is like how much money you will receive back. I don't really know, I haven't tried it yet, but I've watched people on Twitch and YouTube do it, and it's really cool and I want to try it soon. Another really good way of making some really easy and free bells without even like really trying is either getting them from a rock by hitting it or by digging it up. So when you hit a rock, sometimes you get lucky and get the money rock, and each little coin is 100 bells, and sometimes you can get a pouch for 1,000, and when you bury or dig up a pouch, that's another 1,000 bells straight for free. And if you're on the southern hemisphere right now, sharks literally spawn like crazy. I find sharks all the time. I've already caught every single shark. Right here is a whale shark, And in a second here, I'm going to be showing you guys the prices for all these types of sharks. And if you get a whole bunch of great white sharks, they sell for literally 15,000 bells each. And that's insane. So you can get like 3 of them and make 45,000 bells just like that. So here is the sauce shark. This is worth 12,000 bells if you sell them. And I only found like 3 saw sharks before, so I think these are the rarest shark in my opinion, for my case at least. But I think this is a really neat looking shark too, like it's really unique. But 12,000 a piece, that is some good bells. The next shark is my favorite shark, the hammerhead shark. And these sell for 8,000 a piece, and I actually thought they sold for more because I had like 7 of them and I made so many bells, guys. Like, you won't even believe it. I had a whole inventory of sharks 2 nights ago. I was playing with my friend. Wow, I made about 250,000 bells from selling a whole inventory of sharks. This is where the big money comes in. 15,000 per shark. This is the great white shark, and I've found quite a good number of great white sharks actually. They kind of spawn a lot on my island, which is really helpful to make a ton of bells. The next shark, guys, is a whale shark, and this is the second shark I caught, and I thought it was so cool, and it looks really great in the fish tank in the museum. So these are for 13,000 bells each, and literally, if you can get to an island where you can spawn in sharks, which actually I got last night, it was an island, and literally the only thing that it spawned was sharks. I don't know why, but I got an entire inventory full of sharks, and I made so many bells, and of course I had to put it straight into the bank, and I am saving up all my bells. That's another thing you want to do, guys, is save all your bells in the bank and make sure to pay your loans so you don't owe any more money to Tom Nook. Because if you owe money, then, you know, you're just wasting, you know, hundreds of thousands of bells. But if you just keep saving up, you can even earn interest. Every I think Sunday night or something, you get interest in your bank, which means you get more money just for free. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like below and subscribe to the channel.